It's a brand new play with some really fantastic actors, and and I'm excited to hear what he's writing about. He's one of the smartest people I know. Nobody loves the theater more than Terrence. He still wants to do it. He could be in Key West, getting a tan, but no, he wants to be in a rehearsal room with fluorescent lighting, working with actors and on a new piece that says something about America and about the whole gay marriage issue. So
he was barely 18 when he left Texas. That's too young to come to a city like New York.
As a young gay man, he didn't feel comfortable where he was.
Andre wasn't gay when he came to New York.
Okay.
To say that this feels like a kind of full circle moment in terms of what is possible and what is acceptable and a new kind of vision of love and family. And so it's an honor to be here, not just artistically, but personally.
I'm just excited to be here for a new Terrence McNally play and also to see some friends, Tyne Daly and Bobby Steggert. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And opening night is so exciting. It's like it's like high school where everybody sits at the cool kids table,
Tyne Daly is one of the great actresses who I've known forever. And Terrence McNally is one of our great playwrights and a very dear friend who I love and admire.
The director, Cheryl Kaller, is a good friend of mine, and I'm here to support her. And I just did a big benefit for Terrence in Los Angeles, where I live, a couple months ago, and I'm here to support him.
I'm really proud of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play, and my collaboration with Terrence and these actors and our producer has been extraordinary.
I'm about to see Terrence McNally's 20th play on Broadway. Isn't that amazing? I know quite a bit. I'm very good friends with his husband Tom Curtihy, who is producing. We grew up across the street from each other out in Hauppauge, Long Island.
I don't know. I know nothing about the play. I'm just a huge fan of Tyne's. I have no idea what it's about. I'm very excited. It was right. I performed at Bucks County last summer with Marcia Mason, as a matter of fact, and I knew that it killed, and now was going to Broadway. So I'm excited to see it. And I love Terrence McNally's work.
I absolutely love Tyne Daly. I know her. She guested on The Nanny, and we've been friends ever since. And so, an opportunity to see a play that stars Tyne Daly while I'm starring on Broadway is such a great opportunity that I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Terrence McNally. I mean, it's his 20th play. Which doesn't really surprise me because he never stopped writing, nor should he ever, ever, ever stop writing. Thank God that we've got him. So look at us. Broadway is excited right now. Listen to the buzz. A Terrence McNally and a Tyne Daly can do that.
I know that we can't understand your loss, Mrs. Gerard, but we are trying to respect it. If anything had happened to me before my mother died, I always thought she was worried it would, and so were a lot of parents. I think she was relieved when I met Cal, as much as anything. Loss. It's a terrible word.
I know what loss means.
Try to respect Cal's. He lost more than your son. He lost a generation. People who might have mattered. Hamlets, Nurievs, Melvilles and Twains, young men who wanted to write the great American novel too.
Why are you telling me this?
I think people like Cal have been punished enough, Mrs. Gerard. I tried to imagine what those years were like for him and Andre, but I don't get very far. Maybe I don't want to. The mind shuts down, or the capacity to care. It's one way of dealing with it.
I don't have that luxury.
Well, of course You don't, and neither does Cal. What happened to gay men in the final decades of the 20th century? First it will be a chapter in a history book, then a paragraph, then a footnote. People will shake their heads and say, oh, what a terrible thing, how sad, it's already started to happen. I can feel it happening, all the raw edges of pain dulled, deadened, drained away.
I know what I did wrong. I didn't go out and find another Andre just as soon as I
am not another Andre,
No
Mrs.
one knows that better than I. It is presumptuous of you to think you could ever take his place.
Cal didn't want another Andre.
There is no other Andre, just mine. And he is gone forever, and I will mourn him forever. I don't want peace or closure. It's another word I detest. I want revenge. I'm Hamlet. Take my picture. I'm my own poster. Vengeance.
You won't find it here.
Then where?
I don't know, but not in our home.
I think one of the things that the theater does is reveal a way for us to make our way in this world. Many of my friends are gay. It must have been hard for them in the old days. It's much better now. We have other things to talk about besides people's sexuality. What's happening with our veterans who are coming back and are not being cared for? That's important. Being gay does not mean anything compared to that.
I have such confidence and love for this cast. And the director, everybody's done me proud.
There are two people in the audience I want to acknowledge. Phil Caldwell, who made me want to be a playwright. And Elaine Nay, who taught me how to be one. Producers for believing that new American plays still belong on Broadway.